Hello there, this is Matthew Maddock. I've just downloaded the latest Adobe Lightroom 2015.7 and I want to show you the new referencing feature, which is going to be fantastic for me for my interior photography work, because there's often rooms you shoot from several angles. This is a perfect example because we have different light sources, so when you shoot from different angles you get different colours in the room. So outside we've got the blue light coming in, we have halogen lights, we've got LED lights, we've even got a strip light in this particular room, all of which give off different colour signatures. Now I've done the work on this photograph. You can see the original here, and this is my edited version. Now you can see down this side it's quite green, it's quite blue from the outside, we've got pink lights here, so it took quite a lot of work to edit this one. You can see down here, here's the history of what I've done to it, so there's quite a bit gone into that. Now the new referencing feature, now I have 3 different shots of this room here, and trying to get them to all look the same can be really hard. But with this referencing we can do left to right, so you drag in your reference one, I've already done it here, into this side, and then when you click on a photograph it pops onto that side. So I'm going to do this one, so you can see immediately the colour difference, especially between the cabinets here and the ones here. These are quite greeny, the floors a slightly different colour, and we've got more pink up here, all of which I worked on this image on this side. So the first thing I'll do is I'll try and pick a white balance and see what happens there. Now that's gone a little bit too cold for my liking, so I'll just bring in a little bit more yellow. And the cabinets you can see are quite yellow compared to the cabinets on this one. So I'm just going to bring the saturation down slightly on those. I think that's a closer match. The floor, now we can see the floor's a bit of a different colour here. So let's see what we can do with that. We just bring that saturation up on that a little bit. And I think I'll just pop in one of those. And perhaps give it a little bit more magenta and slightly more yellow. It's still not quite, well, it's a little bit better. If we bring the colour, if we bring the exposure down a little bit, it's a bit closer, perhaps a bit more green. There we go, that's that. So the floor in there is pretty much the same now. We've got a bit too much pink in here. I've already brought it down in there, so I'll use the brush on that and bring the pink down as much as I can on that. I have to be careful here because we don't want it to look green, but just take the edge off that pink on there. See what we've done there. What I like to do is use this feature here, which switches back and forth, so we can actually see what we've done. You can see I have already done a little bit of work. I've brightened up the cabinets before I started this, and I think we're getting a bit closer to matching that one there. Just going to bring the exposure up a little on this side because we've got the light from here. If you look at that one casting over there, so we'll bring that up a bit so it looks like there's a light from that side is coming in. And I think we'll just very slightly lighten up this side as well. And while I'm at it, I'll use the guided feature just to make sure everything's as straight as it can be. There we go, just a slight correction there just helps make it look a bit better. I would like a little bit more light in on this side, so I'm just going to brighten up this area here with the brush a bit more. And I think now we've got a fairly good match. The only thing I can see different here is that this cabinet is a little bit more yellow, a little bit warmer on the other picture, so if we just try and warm that up a little bit. Very subtle adjustments, we don't want to be going crazy with this. If you go too crazy, it will look fake very, very quickly. So there we are. I'm fairly happy those match quite well now. You can see the colours are very similar. If we go to just look at this one on its own and see what we've done in comparison, you can see the difference there. It's quite significant, but we have matched it to this one here. Now then I'll drag in this one and I'll do the same again with this one. It is going to be a fantastic feature for me, because matching rooms with different pictures can be a nightmare, and often what I have to do is just literally either look at the thumbnails or I switch between them like this, but that can be quite hard to see exactly what colours you have had, whereas if we get them side by side, it's going to be incredibly easy to match them up. So there we go, fantastic new feature from Adobe, and a lot of people are going to find it very, very useful, I'm sure. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and I'll be doing more of these things in the future. Thank you.